Hello, my little ice cubes, and welcome. It is I, your big Oni sis, Calla Nevermelt, with yet another episode review of Dandadan. And guys, this episode was sheer 100% unadulterated peak. Like, this right here, this shows you just how great of a mangaka Tatsu really is, because this is the series where the the current arc, is getting this dude's golden family jewels back. And it's absolutely, of course, wacky, zany, batshit insane, balls to the wall in every sense of the word. And yet, this episode, bam, hits you right in the feels. So, first, before I continue with this, though, I do want to also just say massive props to the animators. That beginning scene, because of the lighting, looked so realistic. Like, it almost looked legit. The animation was peak this episode. Same thing with the voice acting, same thing with the music. It was all golden, and I absolutely enjoyed it. But anywho. So, apparently, Ori is down for the count, and it seems that she is, well, dying. So, of course, you got Momo and you got Okran wanting to, save her. However, the acrobatic Silky decides to be a great idea to, you know, kick their asses, only for her to basically get bamboozled, if you will, by both Momo and Okran. And then she gets smoked with Okran's, the final punch, if you will. But then they turn their attention back to Airi, who, thanks to Trevor Granny, is saying that she is dead. Her aura is dead. She is, might as well just call it quits. She's, a goner, bleep, bleep, bleep this all, folks, etc., etc. And before she has a chance to die, you got Momo using her powers to, try to grab her heart to make it beat. Kind of like that one scene from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 with Jotaro and his grandfather. And you also have Okran trying to give her CPR. But then you have the acrobatic Silky coming up saying, hey, I'll be more than happy to, help her, I can save her, give me a chance. And oh, also, by the way, I almost forgot. So, I just love how they celebrate about the fact that they just got this dude's left or right nut. Again, this is a very emotional episode, and bam, we have, wacky, zany. Again, Tatsu is a mad lad. He is a genius of his craft. But anywho, like I said, so they try to save Airi from being, unalive here. And so the acrobatic Suki's like, hey, listen, I can help her, give me a chance, let me save her, etc., etc. And I just want to say, the scene that played out, because Momo thought that the acrobatic Silky was going to try something. And I've seen this in the manga. However, the anime is so brutal. Because instead of, and just like with the manga, instead of just ripping her jaw clean off, she rips it down like a band-aid, like it's, scotch tape, and letting it hang there. That was just, oh god. My expression was Momo's in this scene, because holy shit. But not only that, and I sadly can't show you the scene because, YouTube's TOS be funny like that. But just know it's brutal, it's disturbing, and it's way worse in the anime than it is the manga. So again, props to the creators for that. But acrobatic Silky's like, listen, I can help her. If you don't trust me, I'll rip my jaw off. And hey, listen, here's basically a lead pipe to bash my head in if you definitely don't trust me. So Momo sees that she's telling the truth. So in order to help, revive Avery, she's gonna have to basically jumpstart her soul or her heart with the acrobatic Silky's, I guess, aura. And like she just stated too, it's kind of like a car battery where you gotta use one source for another, and you gotta have that little, psychic link, and then, it'll start up her aura again to save her life. But as she does, as Momo puts her psychic hands into the heart, soul of the acrobatic Silky and Avery, she sees the flashback. She sees the mind of the acrobatic Silky. And this right here is what I was talking about. This manga and anime is silly, wacky, and insane with balls to the wall humor. Again, pun intended. And then bam, it's time to go on a field trip. So everyone, you got your permission slips. We're going on a field trip right now because we get to see the acrobatic Silky, or at least her human form, with her daughter. Which, mind you, if you're genre savvy, you know this is going to end badly for both people. And you see, we see that the acrobatic Silky, when she was alive, will do a lot of things for money, including giving her body to people to use for money just to make ends meet. However, no matter what it was, no matter what life threw at her, she went out of her way to make her daughter smile. Even bought a red dress just for her. And it's so wholesome, it's so pure, but it's also so nerve-wracking and panic-inducing because you know something's going to happen. Mind you, I read the manga, so I know exactly what was going to happen, but listening to it, like, it hits differently when you have voices, especially voice actors and actresses that do a damn good job with voicing a character. You can hear the raw emotion, but what really sells this backstory to me is throughout this flashback, at least towards the end anyway, throughout the flashback, there's no words being spoken. We just see her, doing everything she can for her daughter while doing other things to earn some money. We see, she's basically asleep on the floor due to not enough sleep, but she still has enough energy to play with her daughter and show that she loves and cares for her. Furthermore, again, the music is beautiful. I love it because it really adds to the atmosphere. But sadly, like I said before, something is going to happen. And sadly, it turns out that she owed some loan sharks money. So they come in, trash the place, beat the crap out of her, and steal the daughter because they're pieces of shit. And then when the daughter is taken away, she wakes up and tries to chase after her for hours only to fail. And so we see the scene that wasn't in the anime, mind you, because in the, manga, not manga, but in the anime, this is what we get. We get this beautiful scene, again, 10 out of 10. She is, doing ballet, which is something her and her daughter enjoy doing together. She is doing ballet, and then we see that she jumps. Mind you, in the manga, she jumps off the roof. And in the anime, well, she jumps and we hear a splat, letting us know what happened. And this is absolutely like I don't know which one was worse, like the manga or the anime, because holy shit, the emotion from that. And one other thing to also add, by the way, this scene here, this scene here is added. I read the manga to, kind of see if this was added or not, but this was added for extra feels, and I love it because it gives you the message. In case it wasn't obvious, this really hammers down just how much the daughter loves the mother, and how much the mother took care of the daughter through all this shit. Again, I do hope the loan sharks are dead. Like, they deserve to die in a damn ditch. But anywho, it just so happens that when she, I can't say the word because of TOS, but when she did that thing that you do in Minecraft by jumping off of a high place, she meets Avery, or at least the child version of Avery, who, as a child, sees her and says, Mama. Now, mind you, the acrobatic Silky has lost her memories. She doesn't know what her purpose is and what is going on. And it isn't until she meets Avery who says Mama, when she kinda, I guess you could say, snaps and is like, oh, I am your mother, and then, well, here we are. We also get to see Avery's backstory, where her mother died. And we see that she is an innocent child, not understanding that, her mother's not coming back, which really hurts when she asks her father, hey, when's Mama gonna come back? Only for it to be obvious that she's never going to come back, sadly. But as we see this, we then get, again, this episode is just pure emotion. Just, I love this episode, a 10 out of 10. But we see that once this is all over, the acrobatic Silky is regretful. She regrets all the things that she has done because of the anger she has basically, had to go through. And because of this, because of what she is doing, she is giving her life force to save Avery. She is going to go into the void, aka the place of no return. In other words, she will be forgotten forever. And we get to see Avery, or at least we get to see the kind of person Avery is. Because this is what I was talking about before. People are saying they're going to hate her, or she will be hated. Again, I haven't really seen it, so... But we get to see the type of character she is. And in her last moments, ran and hugged the acrobatic Silky. Mind you, she didn't have to. She did not have to do this. The acrobatic Silky has been trying to kill her all this time, but Avery's like, no, you don't deserve this. All the crap you've been through, you don't deserve it. And we get this beautiful speech. It's in the manga, it's beautiful there, but again, it's just with voice actors. It really adds some more to it. It adds another oomph, if you will, to it. And so, she sadly disappears. But though, she gets to cross over. And some people were asking, what about the daughter? What about the daughter? Well, in the anime, we get to see that the mother and daughter are looking at the beautiful sky, and, as Avery is talking about, giving this beautiful speech, we see that, the mother and daughter are looking at the sky. It's beautiful. Again, the animation is 10 out of 10. And we then say farewell. But see, in the manga, we get this. letting us know that while the daughter didn't survive, the mother is reunited with the daughter in the afterlife, and they can practice ballet to the end of time, to the heart's content. And guys, this I teared up. This was beautiful. Again, the voice acting, the animation, the music, the sheer emotion. 10 out of 10. This was peak. This was beautiful. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And please, you know, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Follow me on, Discord and everything like that. And my little ice cubes, I will see you next time. Bye.